Didn't think we'd be doing something so sketchy. Looking like I might have gotten us lost, even though I got the wrong one. What's up, everyone? Today's our first full day in Prague. We're going to go to Karlin to check out some cafes, walk around and explore. Then we'll come back around Zizkov, maybe grab a beer, grab some lunch. I'm sure a lot of stuff won't be going according to plan, so come hang out with us and see what happens. We are headed to Karlin, Prague 8, I believe. Last time I thought it was one of the coolest neighborhoods, so we're going to check out some cafes there and just get a vibe. We don't really know what to do. Might get some coffee, but just want to walk around and explore before it starts raining. I'm fully embracing the color olive right now. I'm just like really into it. Not sure what church this is. I will pin it and drop some info, and I will know more as we stay here longer. Oh, what's up, Rick? Don't know exactly where we are. We're walking from Zizkov to Karlin. Just walked through the first little patch that felt a little sus, in my opinion. I'll try to look back at the map and let you know, but looks like not everywhere in Prague's perfect. And I say this as a compliment just because like Prague is so nice, but just trying to share things as they happen. Planet Zizkov or Žižkov, and we don't know if we go up that path or through this tunnel. All right, didn't think we'd be doing something so sketchy so early on, but if this is my last broadcast, know that I had fun. Broadcast kid. I feel like we're back in Zagreb, going through tunnels. It's me in a tunnel. Just two people walking through a tunnel. So this is Cafe Garaz. Was unaware of it, but very cool. That was where the vibey music in the tunnel was coming from. Cafe Garaz or Kafa. Very cool. Allergy season. So this is the outside of Eska in Forum Karlin. We're gonna go in. Don't think we're gonna get anything here. Just want to give you a sneak peek. We'll come back another day. We ate dinner here before, and we definitely will get coffee and pastry here another time. So this is the outside of Eska, part of Ambiente group, which I'm sure we'll talk a lot more about later. Yeah, you can order coffee and stuff from here. They've got the baked area here. It's a restaurant on top for lunch and dinner. You can get brunch here. Bougie produce. We'll come back another day when we're hungrier. The pastry actually didn't look that good, but they do have like a full breakfast or brunch menu. They do have a coffee or drinks menu somewhere. I didn't see it. And that's kind of like the bougier, but cool and hip spot. We're walking through Forum to a different cafe. It's looking like I might have gotten us lost. I did in fact get us lost, so we're going the long but correct way now. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the name of this, but this was our intention of coming out here. Let's see if we can get a coffee.
Omelet with smoked salmon and kávy.
I think we're just gonna do coffee today. Here's a look at long drink list, coffee. They do have breakfast though, and it does seem like a lot of people are eating here. And then some other drinks. I guess beer would be the most important. You even got the nitro, and it looks like it's in a little craft beer glass. That's awesome. And then I got a double espresso, and holy crap, that's a little hot. So that might have been dangerous. I think she likes it.
I do like it. It's very strong.
Good morning. I've been up since 5:50 though. That is tasty. It's probably tastes better than most of the coffee I've had, so maybe the price is justified. Yeah, so this is 60 crowns, which is like $2.50, so that's not bad. And then for just a single shot, it would have been 50, which is just a little more than $2, which isn't that crazy. But in Hungary, we're probably paying like $1.50 per espresso, so it's pretty similar. Highly recommend this place. The coffee's very good. You pay more than you would in Budapest, but that's just Prague versus Budapest when it comes to coffee. I did the double espresso because it's only 10 more to do an extra shot, and I'm feeling like a little jittery and anxious, but very cool kind of moody vibe. Inside versus outside. Would definitely come back to try the food or just get a coffee. The other good news is they have a lot of cold stuff, even though it's not so cold today. We are going to head back home-ish or to Zizkov, and then we're gonna go probably get a drink somewhere. Back into the hole we go. The best part of living by a landmark. Similar to when we stayed in Mostar and we could always see it. It's nice. Right, we are back outside. We're heading south from Zizkov to Vinohrady. We're gonna hit some bars, maybe singular, maybe plural. Let's get some beers. And we're here, Vinohradský Pivovar. It's the name of the neighborhood and brewery. I think I just found this one looking up on Google Maps, but they've got a lot of different types of beer, and I think the place we had dinner last night actually gets their beer from here, so let's check it out. Here's the signage, the menu, that's the beer on top, and then maybe food on the bottom, but yeah, beer on the top 2 levels. Right, into the thick of it. Oh, you can come check it out. The brew kettle, I guess they just brew right there. Very cool interior, but it's a little warm in here for me. And this is their beer. This is a cool look at their beers. So the top one's a Czech lager, then a premium lager. You see the 11 and 12 are like the degrees, which translate to how much sugar or like hops are in it, which then again translates to the ABV. Then they've got like an amber that I was thinking about, but I don't like amber. They've got an Indian Pale Lager, that's what I got. Yunji got the Less Sugars More Fun Brut IPA. They've got an American Pale Ale, 2 of those, and then we're both thinking about getting potentially the hazy Galaxy Session IPA. And then here's some of their food. We got an app. Yunji got the correct thing. This is the Less Sugar Brut IPA, and then they ended up giving me the hazy Session. Even though I asked the guy which one he liked, he said the IPL, but totally fine. Either would be fine for me. Cheers. Javelli. Really? Egashi. Yeah, mine's great, so this is delicious. This is the duck liver pate. They got that out nice and quick. I actually think that's a good amount. I thought it was gonna be maybe a little smaller than this, and it looks like we've got some extra brod.
Yum.
So that should be plenty to get us going. So even though I got the wrong one, this is delicious. I'm debating if it's as good as the Mosaic yesterday, but it tastes so good. Again, there's a ton of flavor without there being much bitterness, and it's not just a light lager. It's very tasty, but I feel like I could drink a ton of these. Probably helps that it's a session. That's so good. How are we liking the...
We're liking it. But I want to sit inside. This is too tall for me, I think.
Okay, let's go inside.
It smells like jelly, lychee jelly candy. Oh my gosh, that's phenomenal.
Phenom?
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, this is exactly what I like in a beer. That's really tasty.
How does it compare to the Brut IPA?
I like this more on a hot summer day. This, because it's lighter, I like it more on winters, which is the exact opposite of what normal people like. But I don't know. This feels more summery.
Feels more summer?
Yeah, it's more citrusy, whereas this feels sweeter. It tastes like lychee jelly candy. I don't know.
It smells fantastic. It doesn't taste like what I expected. I thought this was going to be super hoppy. This is mega smooth. This is just really, really good.
Which one do you like better?
Let me take another sip of mine, but yours is really, really good, delicious. Mine's a little more carbonated. Mine actually tastes a little more bitter, which is ironic. Hers is 5.2, mine is 4.9. Huh. This is just both very, very good beers. I came here excited to drink more Czech beer, but the beer so far, and I loved Budapest, but the best beers of this whole trip have been yesterday and today for me. And great prices. I like yours more, I think. Actually.
Really?
Yeah. Ooh. The fat casing staying on there. so spreadable. I'm an artist. It's good. I got a lot of bread, so I didn't get as much of the duck liver. I think I'll just eat that plenty. I think the fattiness and the richness of the liver with like the fruitiness. There's actually two fruits here. There's this one, very tangy, and then this like more like jam or puree. Interesting. I like the second one. It's almost savory. The arugula or the rocket or the cole is really good. I think these two pair well. I don't really like it. It's like too tangy, but these go really well. The bread is really good. You just have to be careful to not get too much bread to get as much flavor as you can. So it will be interesting what Yuji thinks. I would do that one. Yummy.
Mm-hmm. I'm also starving.
That helps. Well, I loved the beer bar we went to yesterday, Pivo Párek, and I loved dinner, which was called Crow Bistro. But the beer is so good here and the food is so good that this might be my favorite place we've been to. It's like a very good problem that like we've loved everywhere so far. So yeah, I can't wait to come back here. We ordered one app. We've gotten 2 of the like 7 or 8 beers. So this will definitely be somewhere we come back to. But yeah, so far everywhere we've gone has been like incredible. I would highly, highly recommend here, either just for beer or food or both. Way exceeded my expectations and the prices are fantastic. All right, after wrapping up there, I think Vinohradský Pivovar? Vinohradský Pivovar. It's my favorite place we've been so far. We've only been 4 places, but I just think the beer was probably the best we've had. And then it's a brewery. I didn't expect like good food. And at most breweries, you're getting like sausage, burgers, things like that. We had duck pate with like really good bread and like some jammy stuff. So the food really blew me away. I had high expectations for the beer, especially after yesterday, and the beer was phenomenal. Finom, Hungarian. But yeah, that was definitely my favorite spot. I've really enjoyed everywhere we've gone, and I'm really excited to take our friends and family to like all these places, but if I had to choose one so far, it's Vinohradský Pivovar. We are heading to another kind of restaurant, bar, mostly restaurant that is known for having some good beer as well. We're gonna at least get some beers and maybe get some food there as well. Let's go. We passed the other place I was gonna show you. Don't know where it went. I think we're coming up to our next stop. It is called Výčep right here, and then they are known for serving this Dalashike Pivo that's supposed to be really good. Here's their menu, and that's them inside. Here's a quick look. And as usual, it's hard to see. Very cool interior here. Very cool vibe. Their beers on tap, some gin drinks. Then the only page I haven't shown so far, and this is very legible, is what we're here for, the Pivo. If you're curious what the Schnitt is, I think it's like half foam. They pour them as fast as you can order them. So this is the 13 degrees. This is the 11 degrees. So again, the degrees have to do with like the percentage content of sugar, I think. And the higher the degree, the higher of corresponding ABV or alcohol. So we're gonna try both of these. The special one was a 10 degree. Gotta love sirens, am I right? All right, back to filming. So regardless of the country we're in, they love the bees and yellow jackets love Yunji. I only got a mouthful of foam. How's the beer?
Beer's good. You're supposed to like it.
Besides the bees, the menu, the food we liked the look of outside are all the dinner menu. So we didn't want anything on the lunch menu, so we'll just be doing the beers. I'm gonna try her beer, the 11, since mine is just head right now. Pretty tasty, very light compared to the last place, but really, really good, really drinkable. Getting the table by the window I thought was a good thing, but it's so damn loud that I feel like I'm back in Budapest at the Turkish restaurant. So that's 11. Then the 13 degrees. And the B is back. Yunji attempting the 13.
That's delicious.
You prefer that one?
Yeah, it's like
Drink more of that one.
like beer.
Bummed that we couldn't try the dinner food. I think Yunji really liked the vibe. The beer was very good, and by far the nicest bathroom I've been to on this entire trip. So I think we'd definitely come back if we're in the area for beers, or if Yunji's mom and aunt wanted like a cool vibe. And I would be definitely interested in checking out the dinner menu. Things like the tartare, the bone marrow, and I think there's some other stuff. So we'll probably highly likely do that. Just a nice vibe here, retro. This is an Italian chicken place, or not chicken, a like young rooster spot that, yeah, cockerels are what Yunji's talking about. I don't want to eat here today, but I think we will come back. Here's a quick look at their lunch special. I don't think we're gonna eat here today, but I definitely think we'll be back here. Vertical. This is Crow. This is where we ate last night. It was delicious, seriously delicious. Might grab a brewski here. This is Beer Geek Bar. We came here last time. This is definitely one of the best craft beer bars in the city. They have some of the most taps and just like a lot of variety. They're not open yet. This is JZP Square. It definitely stands for something I can't think of, but this is definitely my favorite area in the city. It is starting to sprinkle, but tomorrow it's gonna rain all day, so I'm kind of desperate to get one more beer and then get some food before we hit the grocery store. Hope with us, even though by the time you see this, today will be over. Let's hope for the best. Let's get a beer. So I love these. My mom makes these at home, or whatever, heats up the Trader Joe's stuff. But they also have Vinohradský Pivovar. I love pelmeni, so I'm probably gonna have to come back here. Just an absolutely gorgeous tree-lined street here in Prague. Gotta share the love. This is Cafe Fin. They're known for their Vietnamese coffee, and I think they also do kind of like brunch and breakfast items. We will 100% sure be back here another time. And then this is Pho Tuan Lan Bistro. We might eat here today. If not today, it'll definitely be sometime this trip. If you watched Budapest, if you watched my Christmas or Vlogmas, you know I love pho, you know I love noodles. So pho sounds good, but I don't know how I feel about it. It looked like standing room only. I guess I could stop being shy and check it out, but we're gonna walk around the park, show you what's going on in here, and then by the time we walk around, some more bars will open, so that'll help. I am only at 20% battery though. But yeah, different vendors selling different things. We've got dessert, food, plants. Uh-oh. Very vibey. Got the standing tables and some lounge chairs. Not sure if this is every day. Today is Friday, but very, very cool. We've got this little covered area. Looks like there's beer of some kind. Let's investigate. It's a little cafe, La Caveo. And then we have this church with, I'm not sure if I showed you this today or in the last video. Yesterday I was pretty lazy. Right, running out of steam and it's starting to rain. Got the umbrella. I still want that beer. We're gonna go to the first place we went yesterday, Pivo at Párek. Beer and sausage, kind of perfect. Hope that food is ready-ish. And here we are again at one of the locations of Pivo at Párek. This is the Zizkov one. We were here yesterday.
So
Got the large lagers from yesterday. This is the list. So the top is the lager. Second one is the summer ale. Yunji had the double dry hop IPA, and I had the mosaic yesterday. A look at some inside seating we'll get to when we order some sausage. And this is the back patio, but it's raining, so like not quite the vibe today. But they do live music here, so we shall be back. I think Thursdays they do. Did not know they were closed on weekends. That is good to know, but I still like that it's a close bar with some food. So Pivo at Párek. Cheerio. Givelli. What's the other one besides Givelli? Agashi. We've got 3 different types of mustard. I think stone ground, another vinegary one that's not stone ground, and one that's oriental. It smells kind of like honey mustardy. This is the traditional pickled sausage. The bartender said like this is the most traditional, and then this is the Slovakian style spicy that we both wanted. Zero clue how much either costs. Just gonna. Just gonna try some different ones. I just want to get close. That was a good sign, wasn't it? The skins are a little tough. This is the stone ground. I like it. I like sausage and I like mustard. I like beer, so.
Is it spicy?
No. No. 0.5 out of 10. 5. Let's try another bite with a different mustard. I already don't know the second mustard I did. Do you have any idea?
Small one.
Was second?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what I think the oriental one was last. Second one's a little, more horseradishy, more like vinegary. Okay. Against all odds, I kind of like the last one. I think the second or third one, the oriental one, might actually be the best.
The honey mustard?
Yeah. Maybe the last one. Stone ground's kind of boring, actually. Let's get into, is this just onions? Okay. Cut for. Pickled and stuffed. Just gonna. Oh, it's served cold. That's awesome. I wanted to say that's not for everyone, but it's not that funky. I think it being cold is the weirdest, but the pickling is nice. And the bell pepper, the onion, the pickle, like that's stuff you'd probably want on a sausage. I like that a lot, as long as you're cool with eating something cold. I'm really, really glad I got that. That is not something you do back home.
Which one do you like better?
Maybe this one because it's more unique. I'm glad we got this because it's warm. I'm interested with how it would taste like with mustard, but it has so much flavor. And again, texture, like the onion, the pickle, everything. You get that flavor, but you still get a good meat flavor, and it's cold. So definitely in summer, I could see that being a hit. This one, the Slovakian spicy one, is definitely more standard. It's still good. It's better than like a hot dog or sausage you just randomly get, so it's like pretty good. But the pickled one's funky. I like it a lot. If you're gonna come here, please get the pickled one. Get everything, but if you're only getting one, please get the pickled one. And if you're gonna get more than one beer, please start with the lager and work your way down. If you start with like a double dry hopped IPA or like Mosaic or something else and move backward, it gets weirder. So my advice, start light and get darker. I have not had a bad beer here. Here and Vinohrady Pivo are incredible, like best beer of the entire crowd. I like beer, I like sausages, I like mustard, I like bread. With that said, I think this is really good. I think the 3 different mustards helps a lot. I think the fact that there's 4 different types of sausages, and like 2 are similar, one is pickled and one is like a larger sausage. So there's kind of something for everyone, is assuming you eat meat and pork. And then again, 4 or 5 beers on tap, 3 types of mustard, bread. It's a pretty good situation. So I already really like this place and recommend it, but I highly recommend it both for food and beer. I would say ideally both. Even if you're not that hungry, you can have some or like split it with like a friend or your group, but I would come back and try the other stuff. I think if I come here and I'm gonna eat, I'm definitely gonna get the pickled thing. I'll probably come here just to get beer and try different stuff, but the pickled thing is awesome. We reloaded. You're just taking care of business. I got the Mosaic Ale. It was incredible. I'll share it with Yunji because she also liked it, and she got another ½ liter of that yummy, yummy lager. Super yummy, huh?
Yeah, it's very tasty.
Actually, I should say, thanks so much for hanging out. We'll be back in a few days with more content. If you want to check out more of like this Prague journey or what we're doing, please subscribe. Otherwise, like I just said, we'll see you in a few days. Cheers. And if you like this video, give it the thumbsy up.